This is a Permobil M3 power chair. This power chair has 4 electrical functions. It has the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs, and it also has called the Anterior Tilt. No seat lift on this chair. This chair has 29 miles, so it was used for about a month and a half. It's practically new. This is an M3, which is a mid-wheel drive chair. So all the function on this chair for the seating, you can work everything through the joystick right here or through the switch box. Now I like to use the switch box in the back. So the second button on the switch box will be your electric tilt. So that's what I'm going to start with today. I'm going to pull it back. And the tilt is when the base right here goes back. So when the base goes back, of course, it's going to take your legs and it's going to take your back together because they're all connected. This is called your electric tilt. The next function I'm going to do are the electric legs. So the feet are the last button on the box. So you push that forward and your feet are going to go up. If you're 5 feet tall, 6'2", we can adjust these to any length that we need to. Okay, so if you needed some circulation, you could have your feet definitely higher than your body right there. You could also be halfway tilted. Now this chair, the feet will not come all the way up when you're all the way back. You have to do it before you go up. So see how they're going up again now. So you can definitely do it this way and your feet will be higher than your body if you're halfway tilted. Okay, so I'm going to bring the seat all the way down. Now I'm going to bring the legs. The next thing I'm going to show is called the electric recline. The electric recline is when the back goes back by itself. So the back is going back right now. That's called the recline. So we'll see how far down this chair will go. So it's a full recline. All right, so it's a full recline. So if you were laying down in your chair, you could see how it would look like. So I'm going to bring the recline back up and I'm going to bring the legs back down. So when you're outside, make sure you leave the legs out so you have a little more room under your feet, under your legs, so you don't hit a sidewalk or anything, because they're very expensive to fix. So far we've covered 3 of the electrical functions. We've covered the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. The 4th electrical function of this chair is called the anterior tilt, where the seat tilts forward. So that one, you have to hold the tilt button forward on that one. And if you hold it forward and you hit it a couple times, and then all of a sudden it'll start going. There we go. So this is called the anterior tilt. You can see right now you have a 10% anterior tilt on this chair. So you do have to hold that. Tilt button forward for a few seconds like this, and then it's tilted forward. If you put it back, you'll see how it's going to come back to level. Okay? So this is called your anterior tilt. So let's look at the seat on this chair. So the seat on this chair is 19 by 20. Again, this is a gel seat. So all this is foam, but you can see all in here is full of gel in here. It's a very nice seat. You do have a safety belt here. You have lateral pads. Let me move the arm up. You have lateral pads here. These pads usually are closer to the front like this, but they can be moved anywhere you want it. They can be moved in, they can be moved out, they can be moved. You can see all the adjustments right here. There's 3 sets of adjustments. There's 1, 2, 3. So you can even slide it on the pad. So this person had this chair, wanted the pads further in. These are nice because if you have them up here, it keeps your feet from coming off the foot plate. It keeps your knees together. So the joystick is on the right. This is a swing away joystick. Okay, so it's a little bit hard to turn. It's a little tight right now. But if you're left, we can make it a little bit easier. There we go. So this is a swing away joystick. If you're left-handed, we can switch everything to the left side and the joystick will swing to the left side, okay? So right or left, it'll go either way. Arms do flip up, large back, adjustable headrest. Now, if you're going to have this chair in your house and you want to turn inside your house, you're going to want to bring your feet, your legs all the way flush with your chair to give you the best turning radius in your house. So if you bring your legs all the way in like this, okay. Also, when you exit the chair, there's nothing in front, okay. This is a mid-wheel, so it turns around its own length. This is why it says M3 for mid-wheel drive 3. So you can see how well it turns. It turns on its own length. You can't even hear this chair. Here we are in a 12 by 12 room. You should be able to hear something. You hear the motors when you stop, but you hear that click, that's normal. It's always going to have that click when you stop and go. So that's the power chair. The back of the chair, we've got an adjustable headrest, fully adjustable. Also back here, you have cylinders. These, if I turn these, they adjust the tilt of the arm, so the arm can be raised up like that by turning these cylinders. We have a power button here. I'm going to turn it off right now. All the power is off in the chair. When we ship these chairs, we put a note right here. Your power is right here, so you need to go in here, put your fingers up, into the left. So up in there, power is back on. I still have to turn the power back on the joystick because I turned it off. These are tail lights. These are reflectors. These are not headlights. These are reflectors. You have an anchor point on each side back here. This is where you would tie your chair to your lift. Right here on these anchor point, there's 2 more up front. You can see the suspension back here for the rear. There's a great suspension on both sides on this chair. I'm going to turn the power back on, and we're going to bring the chair forward. We're going to look at the side view of the chair. So here's your other anchor point. Here you have 2 of these in front, 2 in the back. These are 14-inch solid wheels, 8-inch caster wheels, 8-inch caster wheels. Now, if I wanted to push this chair, I can't push it. If the chair had an issue, what you would do, you want to roll it, turn the power off, and there's your motor. On the M3s, your motor comes out towards the front. You can see a reflector on both of those motors in front. There's a reflector here, and on top of the motor, there's a little, you can see it. If I push it towards the inside, what that does, it unlocks the wheel. You can see the wheel is unlocked by pushing. You have to do both motors. When you're done, make sure you bring it back in. Right there is your little lever. It's hard to see, but it's right there. That's your neutral lever if you ever had to push this chair, okay? So, turn the power back on. When you charge your chair, you will plug in your charger right here, charge your cord, and as soon as the light goes to full on your charger, the charger will stop charging. This chair has about a 15-mile distance. Now that 15 miles, it all depends if you're going uphill, what kind of condition the ground is, the weight of the user, and how many functions you use. So you may get more than 15 miles, you may get less. It all depends on the user, on the distance you will get on this chair per day, okay? So let's recap.
Thank you for watching. If you have found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below. If you have questions or need to see something else, please leave us a comment. Lastly, please sign up for the newsletter in the description below to get instant access to exclusive promotions. Enjoy the rest of your video.
One thing I want to show you about this chair, the seat, when you get into this chair, the seat is at 24 inches, okay? So most chairs, the seat is at 22. This one's at 24 just because of the way it's built. 24 inches. So remember, this one's a little bit higher. So it does not have a seat lift, but if you want that extra 2-inch, this would be a nice one because you're going to start at 24 inches is the top of the seat on this one. Most of them are 22. So you're getting an extra 2-inch free of charge. So let's recap. This power chair has 29 miles. It was used for about a month or 2. It has the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric lag, and it has a small 10% Anterior Tilt. The seat does sit at 24 inches to the ground. That's as low as it'll go. You do have flip-up arm, swing away joystick. You have the lateral pads for your knees. You have the chest guard. You have the seat that's 19 by 20 with full of gel, real nice gel seat, a large back, a fully adjustable headrest. You have, of course, the Permobil suspension, the solid tires, just a nice power chair. So this one here has everything but the seat lift. Everything is loaded but no seat lift. This would be a really nice chair for someone, and it's very quiet and very dependable, and it's ready to go. So this is the Permobil M3 for mid-wheel drive power chair. So the top speed I got of this chair is 6.3 miles an hour. 6.3 miles an hour. And when you let go, it brakes automatically. You can control the speed by not pushing the joystick forward all the way. You can see I'm barely moving right now. So you can control the speed this way, or just slow it down through the box, then you can go forward as much as you want. So these are quiet, super smooth chairs. They're very quiet and very smooth to drive. They're a lot of fun. And this one should do really well in the grass also. Permobil M3 with 29 miles. This power chair is practically new. It does have the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric leg, and a small interior tilt. It does have to have the swing away joystick. As you can see, the lateral pads right here, they're keeping my knee from going out. If I did not have that lateral pad, my knee would be probably over here somewhere. So it's good with that lateral pad. It keeps your feet, it keeps it from going all the way up to here, which keeps you from hitting your knees going through a door also. So if you're looking for a really nice, I have it on a little fast here. Let me slow it down. So if you want something really nice with 6 wheels, solid tires, 6.3 miles an hour with electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, and the interior tilt on it, this will be a really nice one also.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marcsmobility.com.